And we're back.
Yep, we are back.
We're in
back.
Atlanta, by the way, if you can't tell.
We're in my Atlanta apartment on Tech.
Yeah.
So welcome back to Foodies Soundbites. And today we have Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, a album that Austin himself suggested. So yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Starting off with
Secondhand news.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll go ahead and start. I love it. I think it's a pretty good starting off. I think it gets you right in there. And I like the dynamic between how it sounds versus what it's actually saying. Gio can go into what it's about because he did all that research, so I'll let him talk about it. But yeah, I think it's just a great song, and it's one that doesn't get talked about enough out of Fleetwood Mac's list or songography, whatever you want to call it. Discography. Yeah.
I agree. It's another really good song. I know he's gonna have a little longer section, so I'm just gonna interject and say what I want to say real quick.
This is our second take, by the way.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah.
Second take.
Second take, as in we did secondhand news, and then the camera cut off. So that's why we're rushing through this one a little bit. But
isn't that fitting? By the way, secondhand news.
So
second time around, maybe he's lucky. I actually really enjoy this song. It's on the edge of being on my liked songs on Spotify. If I listen to it like one or two more times in like a good mood and I enjoy it, I'll add it. I think mood is a big component in how you listen to music.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
So secondhand news for me. I fucked with it off of the first listen. I think it's kind of underrated. Hey, nosy boy. Kind of underrated in regards to especially when compared to another song that we'll get to, the next one. But yeah, I like the fact that it has like a kind of like sad message, which is disguised with like an upbeat, kind of extravagant and happy, instrumental.
Do you want to tell the story real quick?
Hold on, Silas. Hold on. Let me finish my notes, dude.
He's not here. He's not here.
So it's essentially just a song about kind of like the relationship between Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham ending, and him being secondhand news to her. And, them having to kind of keep on working with each other despite having like, personal relationship turmoils and things like that.
Dreams.
Awesome transition.
Well, what a great segue. Too bad my first one got wasted.
I thought about trying it, and I just decided this not.
I could have done it.
That's not gonna work. Oh, try.
You can't do one now. I'll do it on the next one.
Okay.
I'll try.
All right.
So Dreams. I kind of heard Gio. He kind of hinted at Dreams being a little overrated. I do agree with that, but I think it's a great song, and I do think it does get hurt by the fact that it gets played too much and it gets talked about too much.
I was in the gym and it was being played.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not gym music.
It's not good enough to be played often, in my opinion. It's not a top tier song.
What?
It's good though. It really is good. And it's a good album.
I like the song.
Think about the album as a whole. Good song.
Yeah, it's good.
But
I like it.
It is a little overrated in the sense of the.
Are you about to say it's an
aspect.
amazing song?
I really enjoyed the song. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's good.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think the reason that it got over popular or like
because
overdone.
White women?
No, it was
because
it's
white women.
It's that video.
It's
it was on TikTok or Vine of the guy that was like drinking the watermelon drink.
This was
and, like,
way
going
before
down the...
TikTok and all that stuff.
No, but it blew up again because of that song. It's always been a popular song, but it blew up again with the youth because of that video.
Sure.
And I guess that's why it gets overplayed because most people don't look at it in the context of Rumors as an album. They look at it as a standalone song.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, keep going.
But
You're good.
it's a good song. I think it's good. I like it.
No, I agree with you. It's just I think it's a little overdone. I think there's better songs, especially on this album, that should get played more often.
I think it's overdone, but that's not its fault.
Yeah, but it does affect the song when you hear it, though.
No, I'm agreeing with you guys. With Austin more so. I think it being overplayed does damage it a little bit. And you can agree with that on a certain Future song that you said was overplayed, but we'll get to that later.
Really?
Yeah. you said it in the truck when we were listening to it. We're like, yeah, this is like in every commercial, and it
Oh,
has
yep,
fucked
yep,
up
yep,
my
yep, yep.
opinion of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like written by Stevie Nicks when her and like, I mean, this whole thing was essentially during like a very troubling time of Fleetwood Mac. So Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, you know it from the last song. Their relationship was fucked up. Christine McVie was divorcing her husband, fellow band member and bassist John McVie. And yes, you're right, Christine McVie is the pianist.
Yeah.
And then drummer Mick Fleetwood was divorcing his wife.
Wait,
so
what?
everybody was like either ending a
Yeah.
relationship,
It's crazy.
doing affairs, or just being a shitty human being.
Yeah, they're bad people.
Wait, real
well,
quick,
they were. I
uh,
don't know if they still are.
Before we get into the like story behind rumors, the secondhand news is from the perspective of Lindsey Buckingham. This song is from the perspective of Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks, yeah.
There's like, if you listen to the songs, apparently there's a good like back and forth for about half of it.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
a lot of arguing
So
behind the scenes for all this stuff too. By the way,
Probably.
no, they're really look it up. It's interesting.
Yeah, I used to think Dreams was overrated until I got the lore behind it, and now I think it's perfectly rated.
Yeah,
I don't think it's overrated, and I don't think it's underrated. It's definitely not underrated, but I don't think it's overrated anymore. It's because it has that much lore behind it. So I think it's perfectly rated. Like, it's just a good song. So before I listened to Rumors, what I thought Fleetwood Mac's like vibe and like their sonic palette of their songs, I thought like if you had to choose one Fleetwood Mac to describe all of their music, I thought it was Dreams. Like kind of like it's fucking difficult for me to explain it, but it's like, do you know those like crying guitar songs, or not songs, like crying guitar sounds that like kind of pan to the left and then fade out at the beginning of Dreams?
Oh, I thought you were saying like crying guitar songs. I was like, what? While my guitar gently weeps?
I felt like if one instrument was in Fleetwood Mac's discography, that would be it. With like, I thought Stevie Nicks was just like the only vocalist, and like it's like a kind of like a bunch of guys and then like a female vocalist, and then like it's just hippie music. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought Fleetwood. Like I thought Dreams was the definition.
I can understand
of
that if
Fleetwood
you
Mac.
didn't know.
Yeah, because again, that's the most it's incredibly played. And so that's my idea of what Fleetwood Mac was before I listened to Rumors.
By the way, you kind of said it. I'll just go ahead and throw this in there. I think what makes Fleetwood Mac great, and maybe it's more this album, the drums. They dominate this album. In my opinion.
Yeah,
you can ask Gio in the car.
When you said it, I was like, he's gonna love this.
Okay, so we originally planned to do this album review like 2 months ago. So I listened to it that month, which we thought we only had for preparation like 4 times, and I didn't listen to it for a while before recording this. But the first thing, like the major thing that I call back to when I listen to this album, are the drums.
Yeah,
some of my favorite songs in this album are like drum led.
Dude,
like, they are so good.
Also,
drums,
throw the piano in there too. It hits at some real good times.
yes, dude. I think the piano's a good secondary, but I think the drums are like a leading focus. Because I mean,
the beginning of Dreams. The beginning of Dreams.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's such an iconic start.
Give Mick Fleetwood his stars.
I mean, yeah.
I think there's a lot of songs. I'm looking at the whole discography. There's a couple of real good drum parts in almost every, a lot of the songs. But anyway.
Yeah, but so like the meaning behind Dreams. So Stevie is the only one who can wrap around your dreams. That's literally a song lyric. Wrap around your dreams is one of the lines. AKA Lindsay's dreams, because she's the only woman who has a deep love for him beyond his stage persona. Because Lindsay essentially like cheated with a bunch of groupies and like there's other women that knew him for his fucking stage persona.
That's terrible.
And I mean, I don't know too much whether like Stevie also did some fucked up things, but for the most part, it's like it's like. Well, what I mean is like who did the first blow? So what is what I'm saying. So
I think I think personally in those two.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
I
Those
think
two were both at a real rough point in there.
Yeah, but the point is,
I think-
this song is her just hitting him back after
yeah.
secondhand news. Like, you're
Yeah.
drunk, you cheated on me with a bunch of women. I loved you for more than just being Lindsey Buckingham, the fucking what? Oh, vocalist for Fleetwood Mac. But you're just fucking pushing me away. So fuck you.
Yeah.
I think after Lindsay learned he could probably get away with cheating, he realized he's never going back again to just being with one lady. And that being
You
said,
got it. You got to give him
and
that.
with that being said, we're on to
Okay.
our third song of the album, Never Going Back.
Never going back.
Again, Never Going Back Again.
I don't have too many notes on this, I'm not gonna lie. Because this was one of those songs on albums that, like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It wasn't anything ambitious. And personally, like, it's just meh. Like,
Really?
it's just there for
I-
me. I
I-
understand the, like, deeper message behind it, but even that doesn't entice me to be like, yeah, I'll add this song to my playlist. Because it's mostly instrumental. And, like, I've noticed this with Fleetwood Mac things. You have to like the hook. And if that doesn't hook you in, then the song probably isn't for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's kind of their style.
Hand, this is the first thing I have added on my playlist.
Wow.
I like this one a good bit.
Wow.
It's really
Wow.
good.
It is.
I think I have a weird fascination with songs that have really disturbing meanings behind cheerful or happier melodies.
Okay.
And this is another one of those songs. He's like, yeah, I cheated on you, but I'm never getting back with you. And you're like, that's you know?
I just love how the first song, Lindsay, like, you know, Lindsay's message towards Stevie, Dream, Stevie's message toward Lindsay, back again, Lindsay towards Stevie. It's just
Yeah,
back
there's
and
a
forth,
whole
back and forth.
There's a lot of albums that do stuff like this. Like another one I can think of is the Black Parade album. It has another back and forth narrative. But I like this. It's a good song, and I really like that song. It's something I can get down to. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but when I heard the song for the first time, it reminded me, and I told you guys, of All American Bitch by Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know why, but like the chord
Yeah, you said
progression
that.
I
of
think
the
I might be-
guitar reminds me of her song. I don't know why, it just does.
Well,
Like,
maybe it influenced her song. Who knows?
maybe. It's just
Maybe.
like
I think I need to listen to that song.
Yeah.
that one. I don't know. My mind just goes to All American Bitch by Olivia Rodrigo. So, yeah. I mean, again, they don't sound super similar, but it just does.
Real quick.
It's like you with Black Country New Road and David Bowie. To me, it didn't sound similar, but you were
yeah.
like, I hear it.
Yeah.
So,
Just interjecting again. I was thinking about this. Another reason I like this song is the drums. They're a little bit more subdued, but they still feature prominently in the song. And like you said, it's a very instrumental song. I think this is the song with the least or second least amount of vocals. There's one other song, which might.
I feel like this one is the least, but I mean,
Maybe.
I could
are you
be
talking about Never Going Back again?
when we're on right now.
Yeah,
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 we're
yeah.
never going back again.
There's drums on it?
They're very subdued. I'm pretty sure. Unless my mind was making that up.
It's just like pure guitar.
If there is drums,
It's
is very
incredibly quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Like I
it
said,
could be there. I'm
that's the
not
thing.
saying it's not.
I think I really like songs that either have like very little drums or drums are like leading. At least right now, that's what I really like.
Yeah, I'd go back again. I think it's a good song. Now I understand your point of not liking it just because it is more of they wrote it for themselves. But like the whole album kind of is that way if you really look at it. But this one really is. So I can understand you not liking this because it's more of just them attacking each other.
It's about 4 lines that they repeat twice.
Yeah.
And you have to like those 4 lines.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just listening to like a guitar melody.
Yeah. So I understand that, but I guess the hook gets me, and so I like it. And it has while it's not a great message, it is a message that I think a lot of people can relate to. Not necessarily the cheating thing, although a lot of people do get cheated on. So I guess a lot of people can relate to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a relatable song, I guess, and I guess that's why I like it. Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Transition to that. Transition. Go ahead. Try it.
really.
Yeah.
You want me to transition from you talking about how getting cheated on is relatable? I mean, in today's society, that's a whole other thing. Don't let me stop you.
That's alright.
There's only so much I can do. Okay?
Yeah,
true.
Get them back.
Don't stop. I like this song. It's not on my playlist yet, but I could see myself adding it in like one more listen. It's a good song. It's a very catchy, like
Very
earworm song. Like the melodies, like
Is it the most catchy off the album?
Not for me, no.
I think it is for me. I
Really?
think.
In terms of a like mass appeal pops, like
No, I mean my
catchy song,
personal.
it will be the most.
No, I'm
catchy.
thinking my personal. What catches me the most?
But
Not necessarily
there's-
my favorite song, but it's a song
Yeah.
that I'm always like in my head singing. You know what I mean?
This is a song that like I like it,
Mhm.
but it's not the standout song of the album for me.
No,
you know what
it
I'm
definitely is
saying?
not.
Yeah, but I can see why people like. If you said this was your favorite off the album, I'd be like, okay, I can understand that.
I think there's a debate that every song on this album could be someone's favorite song of all time.
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
I think
Hold on.
this is a great album.
Hold on, I'm pulling up a video
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So
that you
there's
guys
been
were gonna want to see
there's
about
been
Don't
a
Stop.
there's been a little bit of like not joke but like reoccurring theme within these album reviews, which is that if me and Gio usually suggest the album, Austin doesn't rate it very highly.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say the whole thing of like how me and you differ so much.
We do differ a lot, but
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys know? Did you guys know?
do we need to like stop this and?
No. This is gonna be on it. Did you guys know that "Don't Stop" was President Bill Clinton's theme song for his campaign?
Yeah, I have heard that.
And when he got inaugurated,
That's
they
terrible.
literally what the fuck?
No. It's such a wild.
I think
it's just
Silas
bizarre.
is saying because of the actual
Oh.
message. It is kind of odd
Yeah.
if you think about it.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
I don't. No,
Hold on.
I hope you can hear it.
It's not that big of
Is
a
that
deal.
George
They don't.
Costanza?
Hold on. There's a specific scene that I want you guys. Oh. So we have a special guest here. Not only do we have the president, Hillary Clinton, and then where's my boy? Where's
no,
my
I know
boy?
what you're gonna do. Wait, maybe I don't.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Michael fucking Jackson.
What?
He just comes out of nowhere.
Michael
And starts sing, he comes out of nowhere and just starts singing next to Stevie Nicks and Bill Clinton.
That's awesome.
That guy, he's that man.
That's funny.
Why is Michael Jackson?
Presidential inaugurations need to be like this again.
That would be fun.
This is a vibe.
I tell you,
That's not even political. That's just entertainment at that
Yeah.
point. That's awesome.
they
Inaugural
have
committee.
credits. They have
Dude.
Credits.
I didn't know Bill was like that.
I didn't know he was chill like
I know.
that.
You don't know
I-
the
I-
Bill Clinton?
No,
you
I-
don't know the Bill Clinton story.
Okay,
which
let's.
one?
Okay, look, that's a topic for a different time. What do you actually think about the song itself?
Oh yeah, I can pull up my
Look
notes.
up Bill Clinton before he became president. I ignore all the stuff he did as president. Learn about him. He's awesome.
Okay.
Before being president,
So
he's not. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm saying just look into
He has
it.
an interesting story.
Very.
you know what the song
You know-
reminds me of?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice
If we- Beach Boys.
It's literally what I heard.
Really? That's it? The song reminds you
Yeah.
of?
I could hear it, but
I mean, that's
don't
another
agree.
really catchy ear tune song. Like,
Yeah.
It feels like, again, like I said, Fleetwood Mac style, at least on this whole album, with the exception to like Songbird. It feels like they bank on just a certain set of catchy lyrics they come up with, repeated about 3 to 4 times, with more or less the same instrumental, with a couple exceptions, of course. And if you like the lyrics, if you like the hook, the song's for you.
Yeah.
If you don't, oh well. That's Fleetwood Mac's style. On this, I found.
And
Again, if the chorus gets you, you like it. If you don't,
by the way, there's some Fleetwood Mac songs that are not on this album that are on different albums that don't have very good hooks, like what he's saying, and they are not good. There's a reason Fleetwood Mac, you only know like 25 songs. There's a reason. I'm just saying, I love Fleetwood Mac, but there's not 80 songs you can go and find.
So if you couldn't tell from my opinion, this was not a song that I was like, I don't think it's bad, but again, it's not one that I liked and went out the way to listen to more often. and put onto my playlist.
So
it's a
you
mid.
wouldn't.
It's a mid song.
You
For me,
wouldn't-
Don't Stop was a
Yeah.
mid song
So
because
you wouldn't
it didn't get me. The chorus didn't get me. So
So you wouldn't turn it off, but you also wouldn't mind if it's playing.
yeah, that's fine. You can
That's
play it.
fine. Also, I'm just now realizing at the end of that video,
Which one?
the video you
yeah.
just showed us, the Clinton thing,
Mhm.
it looked like the end of a television show.
I know.
And then I was thinking, where's the commercial? Where's the commercial, right? Because you know what song would have been played over that commercial? Go Your Own
He
Way.
got that one. He got that one.
Dang
He got that one.
This song, it's a good song.
I'm gonna
Don't-
try at some point.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm
It is
gonna
a
try.
good song. But oh my gosh, it is played over every commercial from the early
Yeah.
2000s till now.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. And it's a good
Yeah.
song. I hate that. But I just can't get over the fact that it's like, you can go. Yeah, over every single
It's a banger.
commercial.
It's a banger.
It's a good
It is
song.
It's a banger.
It is a banger.
It's a good
I'm
song.
about to defend this bitch so fucking much.
Okay. Silas is exactly correct. It is overplayed so much.
Yeah, it is overplayed.
It is a top 200 song of all time, at least. That's why it's played so much. I think there's a.
But there's
I think,
other songs that aren't
Nah,
played like that, like
I
Purple
agree,
Rain.
but I think there's a clear difference between Dreams
Yeah.
and Go Your Own Way with being played so much. I don't think Dreams deserves it, while I think Go Your Own Way does.
But see, that's the thing though. It gets played even more than Dreams, and it also like
I don't
Disagreed.
I don't know.
I think it's played more.
I think Dreams, other than I think Dreams is like the number one song everybody.
And
knows.
I do think, like, if you go into their Spotify, it is
Yeah, we can
the
probably
number.
check that.
Yeah, you're on Spotify already.
I think
It
Dreams.
is Dreams,
yeah.
Followed by Everywhere.
Well, everywhere got
Go
popular.
Your Own Way, 940 million. Dreams,
Yeah.
1,560
Man, it's fine.
million.
Yeah, I think Dreams is the most.
Dreams has. Yeah.
Go Your Way is up there though. I don't disagree.
It's I do like this song. Don't get me wrong. When I criticize this song, it's not from a place of hate towards the song. It's towards a dislike towards corporate laziness.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so
It's a good song. All around, it's a good song.
let me defend this bitch, and then we'll do a break.
Okay.
All right. So, Go Your Own Way does so much more instrumentally than Don't Stop, and it has a better chorus. In my opinion, Go Your Own Way is just a better version of Don't Stop to me. It's like song structure wise, it's literally just, a couple lines of singing, hook, instrumental. A couple lines of singing, hook, instrumental. A couple lines of singing, hook, change an instrumental when they start shredding at the end, so it actually does more. But it's literally the exact same song structure, and for the most part, the same like instrumental. Don't Stop didn't change for the most part, except like a little bit of drums at the end. And then Go Your Own Way also does a little bit of drums at the end, and also they start fucking shredding at the end, dude.
They do.
So
Also-
yes, I just think Go Your Own Way is just a superior version of Don't Stop.
Is there a story for this one before we end this little bit right here and get back into it?
It's so this I think
I know
this
this
is
one
about
has a-
Lindsey Buckingham singing about Stevie Nicks going her own way and him going his own way and then parting ways. And then there's a little lyric that like he takes a jab at her of like I think it says packing up, shagging up with other men. So basically like yeah, she's a whore. She's fucking other dudes, and Stevie Nicks did not appreciate that line.
No.
She said in an interview.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having to sing a lyric about you being a whore, or you just being a shitty person? Like, cause
Yeah.
they perform together.
So the show, I don't know if everyone knows it. It's called Daisy Jones and the Six, and it's loosely based on Fleetwood Mac. And there's a big part in that show where Lindsay and Stevie, they're played by different actors and they're called different names in the show, but it's what they are. Lindsay and Stevie are putting these songs together, creating songs, coming in the next day with new lyrics, and it's just shot after shot at both of them. And the whole band is like, this is insane. And the guy that's running it, I forgot his real name, but he's basically like, y'all are too good to stop this. Like, what y'all two are doing is insane and is not healthy at all, but y'all are making great music. And that's what that 1977 album turns into.
It's too good. It's too good. Don't stop, please.
And so that jab that you're talking about, especially in that song, There's a song that the show came up with because they can't use those songs and all that to basically replace that song, and there's a jab that gets thrown in there, and it's a big deal. And that's what really happened in real life. It was a big fight.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but can't you find a lot of the Daisy Jones and the Six songs on Spotify still?
Yes,
Like-
Daisy Jones and the Six are great songs, by the way. Very similar to Fleetwood Mac, and that's why I like them.
It's like a whole album, right?
Yeah. You know another thing I like to listen to? Songbirds. Damn
It's the
right.
wrong fucking song.
Wait, no, what? Because Silas said, I want to see
Jesus. The Chain is next.
No, it's not. It's
No, it's not a Songbird.
Oh shit! I guess I didn't write anything for Songbird. Oh, I didn't like it.
Okay. I will say, it's a beautiful
Hold on.
song.
Can I get credit? I did good in June.
It's an okay.
I
It
did
was an
good.
okay.
No, it was good, but
It was okay.
I forgot to write anything for Songbird because it's genuinely, like, in my opinion, the most boring song
Dude,
on
I
the
got so
album.
sad when you were like, that's the wrong fucking song. I was like, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys know my opinion. It's boring. It's pretty, but it's just a piano ballad with, more than good vocals, but again, they kind of falter and kind of are overshadowed by a bunch of artists that are just in general more better with vocals. Fucking Olivia Rodrigo, Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus.
They
whatever the
definitely
fuck.
tried something with this. I agree.
Yeah,
It definitely doesn't feel like the rest of the album.
No, it doesn't.
It does not. It's probably like I actually didn't check the lyrics behind this because
You just didn't care.
it's boring,
Um,
pretty but boring and
It's a beautiful-
unambitious piano ballad.
It
That's
is-
it.
it
That's
is-
it for me.
it is a beautiful song,
It
and
is-
it's beautiful to listen
It was
to.
very
It's a
pretty.
beautiful song.
If you don't necessarily listen to the lyrics, but you're just listening to it, beautiful. Average song.
It is the most beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful songs I've heard in a while. The weakest song on the album.
The weakest?
I think it's the weakest song.
I
on
think
the
it's the
album.
weakest song. on
Not
the
that it's
album.
bad by any means. It just doesn't belong in this album. If it was in a different album, I can see myself rating it higher, even adding it on my playlist.
I lied. That's not the weakest song on the album.
Yeah,
I'll get to that.
there- I think
It's the
there's one.
second weakest song on the
I
album.
think
there's
there's
a weaker
one.
song?
Me
Yeah.
personally, I think there's one more, and I love this album. By the way, I think Songbird is
second
the
weakest
worst song
for
in
my
my opinion on this
me.
album. In my
I think
opinion,
that's what I'm saying. It's the weakest song.
yeah, but I think there's one more. But that doesn't necessarily mean I hate it the most. There's
Yeah,
one song
no.
I hate more
Okay.
Really?
that I don't like as much as Songbird.
Okay.
Songbird's still good. I like Songbird.
Yeah.
I don't
Next.
know. Kind of like a hint forward, but if this song wasn't on the album, I would probably rate it higher. This
Whoa.
song kind of chains down the album a little bit.
It definitely is an outlier. I agree.
The next song is The Chain.
Oh dang it! They didn't click.
The next song is The Chain. I'll say it. I like this song a lot. Gotta be one of the stronger
It's a
songs.
fucking banger.
It's
a
really
fucking banger.
This is one of those
I
songs.
know
That,
bangers. I know bangers.
this is
And
one of those.
This is a banger.
This is one of those songs that leans heavy into the drums, especially in the latter half. And oh my god,
Fuck, it works.
it
Yeah.
goes so.
Is it the best instrumental that Fleetwood Mac does?
Best drums on the album.
I
This
just
song
mean
has
overall. Is this the best instrumental they do in the
in
song?
this album, yes.
Yeah, I
this is
think
the
so.
best instrumental.
But I cannot say because I haven't
Overall,
listened
yeah.
too much, other than like Tusk and a few others.
So, okay, let me be clear. It took me like 4 listens to actually enjoy this song
Okay.
because
Really?
it has such a slow beginning.
It
And
is
when
a
you're
slow
exposed
burn.
to that
Yeah.
initially, you're like, man, am I really gonna listen to 2 fucking minutes to get to a dope ass? Or it's like 3 minutes because it's like a 4-minute
Yeah.
song, and then the last minute they go hard. So it took me like 4 listens to be like, okay, I can sit through the first part because I actually enjoy the first part now. So yeah, it took me like 4 listens to
Yeah,
listen. I thought it was boring, and I had to like get the taste and the whole view of what the song is, and then like, okay, this is a fucking banger.
Yeah,
so it went
this-
from being boring to being, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I think I know what he's gonna say.
The best fucking song on the album.
I kind of felt that one. Yeah, I kind of felt like that one was coming. It's a really good song.
I think if you want to go critically and awards and all that stuff, this is the best. If you want to pick a Rumors best song, it's The Chain. It is not my personal favorite. Though.
What do you think?
I like the song. I like it a lot. I don't want to give away my ratings too much. That's why I'm like being meddling when I say like.
I'm only giving my best.
I will say this though, I haven't heard anybody that doesn't have the Chain on their, Spotify. You know what I mean? Like there are Chain is the one that's like everyone knows, everyone likes.
Is there?
If they haven't heard of the Chain, and then you show them the Chain, they'll like it.
Are you gonna ask the meaning behind it?
Yeah, just real quick, just so we.
Yeah, it's just like it's kind of a little
bit.
bit obvious. The Chain is what holds them together, even like despite them cheating on each other, fucking being shitty human people to each other, all that stuff, abusing each other, writing songs, shitting on each other. They have something deeper than a deeper emotional connection and relationship that connects them, which is the Chain.
And I think that's a very strong very strong theme that I don't think. I don't think that I think many artists try to do that, and I think fail.
Connection?
There's a lot of songs that I've heard that have a similar theme to the Chain, where it's like we have a deeper relationship, so no matter what, we'll always still feel that love. Mm-hmm. No matter what we say or do, we'll still always feel that. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of artists fail to tell it in their way they're doing it. And I think the Chain does it so well, and I think it's also hurt a lot of artists because a lot of artists have tried to replicate the theme.
Yeah.
This Chain is so good, and it hits on that theme so hard.
I agree.
It's tough to come out and go, here's my version of it. It's not that you're not gonna do it.
Yeah. So like Gio said near the beginning of this song's review, you had to sit through a little bit of a slow start to get to that drum line. But I think
About 3 minutes.
I enjoy listening to those first few minutes.
Yeah.
Because the second part, it just makes it so much more fun. It's just so awesome.
Yeah. No. I mean, It's Gio's opinion for the first 3 minutes, but I like it all. I like it all.
The fucking bass, the fucking drums, the guitar, when all that comes in, oh my god.
It's the best part in the whole album.
Oh,
it's the best part in the whole album is that last minute of Chain. I totally agree with that.
I think it's funny how we're going from one of the best
He's really trying.
Sounding.
I'm really trying.
I did one earlier, and y'all didn't catch on to it.
Did you really?
No, I caught on to it. He just didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It
was the Chain.
This one's it's kind of sweet in a way. How we have this deeper connection that no matter what, we'll always be. Then it just gets real messed up in meaning. The next song.
I mean, still very extravagant and fun and almost funk type of vibe or instrumentally. Which is You Make Loving Fun.
You Make Loving Fun.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I have this song on my playlist. It's a good song. It's a really good song.
This is, and it's a little bit of a spoiler for what I think of the next song, but this is a three-peat, dude.
Ooh, okay.
You think it goes bang, bang, bang?
The Chain, You Make Loving Fun, and then another fucking oh, no. Four-peat. Four-peat. Dude, we're the same. Four-peat.
Okay, that's kind of a spoiler for the next few, but...
Alright, yeah, you know our opinion, but You Make Loving Fun, another banger. I really like this song, but I hate how this song came about and what it's about.
Do you want to do a little explaining? Because
it's, again, You Make Loving Fun.
Real quick.
This is about... So, Christy McVie wrote this shit. John McVie, divorcing. Christy McVie wrote it, and it's essentially about having an affair. Mm-hmm. And I think she had it with what's it called, the lighting dude,
the gaffer. I guess.
Gaffer.
I mean, I work in film. I don't really know if there's. I guess it's like an electrician or something like that.
No, it's just the dude that controls the lighting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crew member.
Yeah.
Crew member 4
had it on tour. I forgot what tour, but yeah, it was about her breathing life back into her love life and actually enjoying being in love because her divorce was in such a shitty situation.
I'm gonna be honest. First time listening to it and reading the lyrics, I didn't get that meaning.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree. It does.
You really have
it does take a little bit. I did it on purpose.
You really have to look at the genius to understand the meaning behind this. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have guessed it in 10 listens. You
It
really
is-
would have had to nudge me and been like, "Hey, think deeper about it."
It's very hidden. I do agree
Yeah.
with that.
But
I think if you asked most people,
They wouldn't know.
Yeah, they would just go, "Yeah, it's a good song about love."
Yeah.
and it's like, kinda.
Yeah,
it's about love. But it's
Um,
that hidden love.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good song. It's one of those songs that are always in my head. Like I'm always just like, and like when people like just sing out loud sometimes.
Mhm.
That's normally a song that comes out. So it's up there. It's really high. It's one of my favorites.
It's
And
a great song.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I also think if this song, this is for album reasons. Like if you're listen to the whole album, is another reason why this song is so good. It fits so perfectly right after the chain.
Yeah, because it's almost like
Yeah.
we have this deep connection, but bam, I did this anyways.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
it doesn't really matter.
I don't know if it would. I don't know if it would be as good if it was like the third song on the album or like the last song. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but-
It fits perfectly there.
I don't want to know if it is or isn't. With that being said, we're on to I Don't Want to Know.
Banger.
Great song.
Banger.
Like Gio said, it's going banger for banger for banger in this last
It
album.
was the first song that, like, I mean, so, like, let me give you an example. It's, like, almost impossible for you to go your life without hearing a Fleetwood Mac song, but not by, like, this was the first song that I voluntarily was like, actually, I want to hear this again. Because you guys played it in a car drive back home.
We did?
Yeah, I forgot what we were doing, but
Wow.
you two played it, and it was I Don't Want to Know. And I was like, this is actually kind of catchy, but I didn't, like, add it to my playlist. It wasn't until a couple days later. This was over the summer. I remember now. This was over the
Okay.
summer. Yeah, this is over the summer. And then I, like, it came back into my head, re-listened to it. I was like, this is good. So, and I added it. So this is really the first Fleetwood Mac song that I listened to. Of course, I've heard Dreams, bits of it before, because it's impossible to go fucking anywhere without it. And same thing with You Can Go Your Own Way.
yeah.
So again, this is the first song that I really liked about Fleetwood Mac, and yeah, it was originally not meant to be on the album.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say it real quick?
Say what? Oh, the background.
Or lack
So
of
Silver
it?
Springs, which is another song by Fleetwood Mac, was originally supposed to be on the album, but it was too long.
Really? I didn't
And
know that.
Stevie Nicks really loved Silver Springs, so without telling her, they took it off the album, and then tried to replace it with "I Don't Want to Know" because
That was the thing in
Stevie-
Daisy Jones and the Six. That was on the show as well.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And Stevie Nicks also wrote "I Don't Want to Know" years before Lindsay and her joined Fleetwood Mac, and they thought that would be okay because she also wrote it. It's like,
Nah.
oh, well, you really like Silver Springs, you wrote it, but it's too long for the vinyl, like because it has a time limit. So they're like, we're gonna take it off, and we're gonna add "I Don't Want to Know." We've already recorded our parts. We would like you to record your vocals as well, because like she's like her and Lindsay are like the main vocalists. So
Yeah.
she was kind of angry, but eventually she gave in.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if they stretched the truth or not in this particular part of the show, but it takes her a while to get into that booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I think this is the catchiest song on the album.
Really?
Yeah,
I can see
think
that.
it's I think
I
it's
understand
catchier
that.
over Go Your Own Way and Don't Stop.
Okay.
I understand that.
I'll go ahead and say this because Gio already talked about his favorite song on the album.
Yeah,
I Don't Want to Know is my favorite song on the album.
that's
It's
reasonable.
my favorite song.
That's a reasonable.
It is
thing.
in my head 24/7. It is great. It is a top 25 song all time in my opinion.
Wow.
Could be even higher. I'd have to look at it.
I
It could
didn't
be,
take a look
could
at
be
it.
top 10 when everything's
He just
done.
got a list of 200 songs. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Where's that?
But yeah, it's perfect.
So
It
this-
is awesome.
This is like probably the least fucked up song. One of
Yeah.
the least fucked up
Well, because
songs.
it doesn't fit in, but
it's
it,
years before.
Years
too.
before it happens.
the funny thing is,
Fleetwood Mac.
this is also a song that is not supposed to fit in as well as it does. It's like Songbird. It's definitely
Yeah.
different. You can tell that in the way they recorded it, how happier
Well, perceived, yeah.
Yeah.
they were when recording the song.
Well, so the song was written when they were happy, but when they were
Yeah.
recording it,
Yeah.
they were not happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's kind of cool that your favorite song was not supposed to be on the album.
That's interesting. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't either. This is also, I'll just go ahead and say one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on all of our top 30s.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, I'm not making a segue for this next song because I don't want to say it, but it's Oh Daddy.
You said it though.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it in a segue though.
Well, because you didn't want to come off as gay.
No, I just didn't want to say it. I was
Okay.
tired.
Okay, Daddy.
I'm gonna come out and say it. This is just Taylor Swift, in the 70s. It's
Ooh.
true.
Still a good song though. Really good song.
Don't talk about our Lord and Savior,
our
Tay-Tay.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Who's
just
Queen?
it was it didn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
It was kind of slow, and I'm gonna say this is the weakest song on the album.
Really? I had this
Was this
one-
what you had in mind? Yeah,
I
thought
had this
so.
one added.
You like it?
Yeah, I have it added.
Okay.
Me and you said that you had the 4 added.
Yeah.
Look, Daddy's the 4th one.
Oh, I forgot Songbird isn't. I don't have it on my thing. Never mind. That one, and that one were the 4. But again, I forget Songbird. Songbird even a fucking song. But yeah,
I see what you're talking about.
It's
the
that
4-peat.
okay? It's a 3-peat.
Because I thought you were like, because when you said the 4-peat, I was like, oh, he really likes Oh Daddy. Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Yeah.
No. I forget Songbird is even a song.
Yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah.
This is
3-peat. I was not wrong. It is a 3-peat.
I
Because that's
will
what I had it as 3-peat. So
Yeah.
This is definitely a song that you have to be in the mood to listen to, though. In my opinion, at least. Like, it's not one I can just pop on and listen to anytime.
I don't know.
whatsoever.
I think it's more like you like it or you don't like it.
And see, that's where I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I like it enough to where I have it on my playlist.
Okay.
But it's on the borderline of getting tossed off. But I still like the song.
Now, I like every song on this
Yeah,
album.
don't
Oh
get me
Daddy's
wrong.
clearly the weakest.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
mid to me.
Oh yeah.
I think.
And it's
I
the
still
only
think
song on this
Songbird-
album that is mid, in my opinion.
I still think Songbird is worse.
Hold
It's
on.
just weaker. It's
Can I
not
just
worse.
read these lyrics and tell me this does not sound like Taylor Swift?
Okay.
You know you make me cry. How can you love me? I don't understand why. If I could make you see, if there's been a fool around, it's got to be me.
I
That
can
is
see
Taylor
I
Swift.
can see a catchy poppy tune.
Can we
there.
get
Everything
Taylor
you
to
do,
recolor this?
everything you do is
Should
just
do
all
that.
right, and I can't walk away
I'll
from
call
you.
her.
But listen to this one. Hold on. Everything you do is just all right, and I can't walk away from you, baby, if I try.
Now that's a
that
Tay-Tay.
is Taylor
That's
Swift,
Tay-Tay
brother.
right there. Okay, I've never noticed that, but okay.
It's when I heard it, I'm like, this is Taylor Swift in the 70s.
It definitely is. It definitely was poppy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like listening, to it, I was like, "That's a poppy kind of song." I could see that now,
and yeah,
but
and again,
I never related it to like Taylor Swift or anybody specific.
yeah, it just gave me like those like sad girl kind of
Yeah.
like complaining about her relationship.
Which it
Type of
is.
thing. Yeah,
to be
it
fair.
is. It is
definitely
a
is.
song about that. So this is Taylor Swift in the 70s. Personally, the instrumental didn't do very much for me, but that's just me, and I think it's the weakest song.
I think the instrumental helps that song a lot, in my opinion.
I think something about this album, though, like, we all like these songs, but I think that we also have to understand that there's a bias when we were younger, or at least for me, and more so for Austin.
Uh-huh.
Our parents were introduced us to a lot of this.
This is purely like
This is
objective
more-
for me.
This
Yeah, I
is
know.
more
This is the
radio.
first time I've
This
ever-
is radio for me. My mom and dad did not really care for Fleetwood Mac.
Really?
No, that's not on their playlist or anything. This is just like in the car hearing it every now and
Yeah.
then.
But I think the reason why it was so popular was this stuff was unheard of. Like, these scandals and stuff were unheard of when this time was going on.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
yeah, it happened, but it wasn't really brought
There
to
was
the front line.
there wasn't a lot known. There was like rumors and stuff.
That's a good
But
one.
but you know, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot known.
Yeah.
As time went on, you found out more and more.
Like, everyone assumed that these roadies and groupies and
Yeah,
the
hooking
band
up.
members did drugs and stuff, but they didn't really know until songs like Gold Dust Woman
my
came
God.
out.
This guy.
I got it.
So, yeah.
that may have been your weakest one.
Well, wait.
No,
until
I
you
think he's
get-
done worse.
I definitely done worse.
Okay.
Refer back to the Black Country New Roads album.
All right, I am going to read that.
You want me to?
What, Gold Dust Woman.
Meh.
It's meh. To me,
Real quick,
it's not bad. It's not. It's again. It's one of those songs that's just so in between that I want to like it, but it doesn't do enough for
You
me.
got time, by the way, so that's what you're looking for. You got
What?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we got
I was
five
gonna
minutes.
say.
Okay.
I was gonna say this was one of the
It's my opinion.
when
I'm done.
before even that's all I had to say. Before we even chose this out, or before Austin even chose this album, when he brought up best songs of all time, he brought up Rumors as an album, and then I was like, oh, name a song off the album. He immediately went to Gold Dust Woman, which
And
you have a reason for that.
I have
sure.
a reason, and it's not the reasons of it's one of the best songs of all time.
What is it?
It is the song that I cannot understand why people like it.
But you admit
People love this song, and I cannot wrap my head around it. there's 10 other songs on this album. And in my opinion, there's 8 that are better than Gold Dust Woman. So I can't understand why Gold Dust Woman is so popular as it is.
So it's on the lower end for you?
Yeah, it's my third least favorite song, which, by the way,
Really?
is like a 6 out of 10. Gold Dust Woman is good. It's not a mad to me.
Objectively, these are all.
It's just
it's like 5 out
It's
of 10
just when you hear "Go Your Own Way," "Chain," "Secondhand News."
I don't want to know.
How can you go "Gold Dust Woman's" my favorite? I just can't wrap my head around it.
Facts.
I can't understand it. It's good.
It's a good.
Maybe
a good
it
song.
relates to more to people than it relates to me.
It's definitely a song where like, I think you enjoy it more if you know the meaning behind it. Which this one has a shallow hidden meaning. It's about dust.
Well, true.
Doing dust with groupies.
Cocaine.
It is hidden.
Being a rock star, getting some groupies, fucking doing
It's
cocaine.
hidden, but it's not
I think
like...
Nickelback does it better. Or what's it? Rockstar? But is that Kid
Yeah.
Rock or Nickelback?
That's Nickelback, Rockstar. The song. You're
Yeah,
talking about, yeah,
yeah.
that's Nickelback.
They do it better. Alrighty now. Alrighty now. Y'all ready to get back into this?
Let go.
Okay, so
It's score time.
it is time for our final
Hold on.
scores.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
do our
I'm
top
sorry.
3 songs.
Yeah, top
Oh goodness, I forgot my phone.
What the honk, man?
3. Wow.
Gotta be professional.
Wow.
I thought we were professional.
I'm sorry, guys. We're not professional
Sorry.
today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person.
Alright. Cool. I think
Do we want to do all over 3, then 2, then 1, or just 1 by 1? I think we should do 1
Well,
by 1.
Okay, so we'll do our
Okay.
3s and then our 2s and our 1s.
Yes.
No, you'll
No.
do your 1, 2, 3. He'll do his 3, 2, 1. I'll do my 3, 2, 1.
what the fuck are you on? We're doing our third ranked song, our second ranked song, then our
Yeah.
first ranked song.
Yeah.
Austin, what's your third ranked song?
My third ranked song, by the way, this is insanely tough. By the way, because I don't love every song, but I at least like every song on this album. But at number 3, I think I'm pretty confident is "Go Your Own Way." I've thought about this for a while, my top 3, because I knew we were going to do this. Pretty confident it's "Go Your Own Way." So number 3 is "Go Your Own Way."
Okay. Dreams.
Wow,
Oh, I was not expecting
that's
that.
higher than I have.
Dreams.
Okay.
It's my number 3. Like the dreamy instrumentation on it, and then
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks' vocals, and the drums, the fucking drums.
Yeah.
The drums are good. I actually didn't want to include Dreams or Go Your Own Way in my top 2 because they're the most 2 overplayed songs. So I tried to be different.
but it's
and
your
limit
opinion.
myself. Yeah, and my opinion after listening to the album is that Never Going Back Again is probably my third favorite song.
Okay.
Oh, you're not ready. You're not ready for this. It's
Why not?
I just really like Never Go Back. There's something about the simple instrumentals.
It's good.
It's great.
It's a great song. I
It's
love
a
the song.
great song.
I'm not arguing.
Okay, so our second, Austin.
This is. It's really tough.
Mhm.
But I just know that I love one more song than this song. And maybe this song is the best song on the album, but in my
I
opinion,
think
it's
we
just
might have
not.
the second number 2.
The Chain.
That's
It
also
is
mine.
my number 2. Probably is number 1 at the end of the day when you think about all the stuff, but just in my personal opinion, The Chain is number 2 because I have one song that I just love.
I
more.
think we both have
Wow.
the same number 2 and number 1.
Maybe.
I think we might.
All right, so
I-
for me, wait,
I
hold on.
just-
I haven't even said my number 2. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got to go.
Oh, well, I was just gonna continue off by him since we have the same.
What's up? Oh.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so-
he has the same.
Oh.
That drum at the end.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough not
Dude,
having the top
that-
3 for that alone.
It's got. I think it has to have the top 3 for that alone.
It's
Top 3.
It's tough not to.
Number 2 for me. I don't want to know.
Wow.
I don't wanna
Wow. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
want to know.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a really solid
song.
song.
Yeah.
Okay, and for number 1, I'll say mine first because
Wait,
I think.
did you already do your number 2?
Yeah, it's The Chain.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I
yeah,
was.
great
song. It's
I
the-
was.
the-
I was listing my justifications as to why this is not going to
Just
be
the payoff for
a
the.
10 out of 10 to Austin Dean.
I also think that the payoff also makes it so much better in The Chain because you know you have to wait for it. Something about waiting for it makes it even better in my opinion.
But you're waiting for it in a good way because
Yeah, in a
I
great
like
way.
the top. I like
Yeah.
the first 3 minutes.
The first 3 minutes are great,
Yeah.
but
But
the
there
payoff,
definitely is a clear difference. Yeah.
the payoff is.
Yeah. I agree.
But my number 1 is I don't want to know, or
Okay.
I don't want to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
my absolute
I give you that.
favorite song on this album.
By the way,
it is
how-
so catchy. It is so lovely. It's just awesome.
I love that both of you guys' favorite is just not supposed to be on the album, but it is.
Yeah, it's
I don't
crazy.
want to know it's my favorite, obviously. But I don't.
I don't know why.
No. I do know
know.
why. I know why.
I don't know why.
What my point is, why does this song not get talked about as much as some of these
It
other songs?
Definitely should. It is.
I don't
the most,
get it.
I think it is the most underrated song on this album.
How could you not look at this song as like the best on the album, or Chain, but debate?
I think we know his number one.
No, it's I don't want to know.
I
Yeah.
think him.
Oh, him? Oh, yeah, he hasn't gone yet.
The Chain.
Called it.
Yeah.
I knew that.
It's the Chain.
So we all had the
We
We
We all
flipped
had
it.
the same
One,
number,
two.
one and
Yeah.
two. That's actually really interesting. Mostly, like,
Yeah.
me and yours taste differ a lot.
It's
Very.
totally different.
And me and yours differ on certain topics. I thought this would be a topic that
We
we'd
tend to
differ
have
on.
ratings that are closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you.
But I definitely thought this one was going to be more skewed.
Speaking about ratings.
Yeah. I'm gonna go last, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see you go first, Joe.
Oh, you
Because
don't.
I think yours is going to be
I
the
don't
most
think you want to
bombastic.
see Austin get pissed off.
I want to hear. Do it first.
All right.
One with the person who probably likes it the least
I
versus
best album
want
of all
you to
time.
go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will tell you when to stop.
I'm going to stop at 4.
Hold it up to the camera.
Oh, sorry. Don't you dare touch me. Don't you dare touch me. No! What? 7 out of 10?
7 out of 10.
The greatest album of all time.
I will give you my justifications as to why, and here they are: Songbird, Gold Dust Woman, Don't Stop, and Never Going Back Again. Those 4 songs were just meh to me.
2 of those are great. And
Again,
one of those is
again,
meh.
again.
I can agree with
Again.
them there, kind of.
Songbird, again, second of the weakest. Gold Dust Woman, you said third of the weakest, and I agree, probably the third of the weakest.
Yeah.
Don't Stop. Again,
Great. Love it.
Again, the hook, if it doesn't hit you, if it doesn't hook you, that's it. That's a song for you. Go
Okay.
ahead and skip it. And then Never Going Back Again, like I said, the hook, it didn't grab me. It's just an instrumental song for me.
So-
that's why I'm not giving it an 8. That's why I'm not giving it a 9.
Uh-huh.
It's a 7, which to me is a good album.
So if Gold Dust Woman and Songbird were the only 2 songs you didn't like, is it an 8 then? Because there's 2 extra songs you
I'd
like?
probably say yeah, it's an 8.
That's insane to me.
So again, my rating, an 8 is great, 9 nearly perfect, 10 is perfect, a 7 is a good album.
Okay.
I'm doing.
Am I going to be angry still?
I'm doing some.
The 5.
No fucking way!
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Even I was like, what the?
I'm going to jump over this couch.
No. I was originally going to rate it higher than I was, but after hearing his, like I said before, Songbird hurts
Should've
it.
gone
I was gonna go with 7 originally. I thought you were gonna give it a 6. I really, in my heart, really thought you were gonna give
Just
it a 6.
because of his opinion is changing
I'm
course?
leaving it at 7. It was always gonna be at 7.
This motherfucker's got no spine.
No, I was gonna leave it at 7 anyways.
Oh, so you had a 7.
Yeah, I was always gonna give it a
What's
7.
your,
But
why is it a 7 for you?
like I said, Songbird.
Dude, you should see his fucking Spotify. There's nothing on there.
I
do you
saw
mean?
a couple of the
Like,
check marks.
What do you mean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know how many I
Yeah,
got?
you barely have half the
I got
album.
7.
But
Yeah.
I think
He has
I
less
love
than
Dreams.
the album.
I love
have more than
Dreams.
the album.
Yeah.
And yet we still have the
Secondhand
same rating.
news?
that's a good one. Like I said, I'm on the line about that one. If I listen to it one more time,
I
Yeah.
think secondhand news is...
okay. Look, I'll add it because of you.
No,
It's
it's...
being forced.
I'm being my head
Okay.
being twisted. It's a good album. 7.
Again,
that means
Here's mine.
I would-
Dun, 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 dun. Again,
Wow.
Gold Dust Woman, man. Songbird, man. Don't Stop, man. Never Going Back Again, man.
Okay.
like I said, this is a good song, and I will go back and listen to these songs again. A 7 for me is a 7 different from a 7 for you.
I guess, yeah, our ratings are different. Mine, it's good.
Mine is more exponential, I would say, in a way. After 5, it gets more exponential. It is hard to have a 10 out of 10 song for me, I would say. Like, almost near
Song?
impossible.
a
Or
10
album.
out of 10 song, you think
Song
is
or
tough?
album, yeah.
Okay.
So I think 7 is, like, really catchy. Would go out of my way to listen to this
Yeah.
again.
Here's my opinion.
Oh, shit.
Um,
Fleetwood Mac. You taste so
and
good.
I
You taste so
love Fleetwood Mac.
He's gonna give
and
it a
I
10 out
love
of
this
10.
album. I love this album.
I don't think he's going to give it a 10.
It's either a
I'm gonna
9
be
or a
honest.
10.
I think this is my favorite album of all time.
If
And
you
I've
don't
been
give this a-
saying it is the best album of all time.
If you don't give this a 10, I'm going to be...
Hold on.
I don't think he's going to give it
Hold
a 10.
on. And I listened to the album a lot, from start to finish, pretty consistently, and I've never really done that. I've listened to this album, but I've taken like bits of the songs out. I've never listened to it full. And I think that has to be said for something when it comes to an album review and what you rate an album.
That's true.
Because I don't think you can just pick out all the songs individually, listen to them at different times, and go, "Oh, that album's great." No. You got to listen to the album start to finish.
You did that about like 8 times.
Yeah.
So I did about 4.
And I did that, and I came to the conclusion that it's a 9 out of 10.
It's still a banger.
Told you.
It's still a banger.
I told you.
But Songbird does kill it.
It doesn't kill it, but it definitely hurts it.
It kills the album.
So,
I have a strong opinion on this, and I was trying to hide a little bit with Songbird, but
I
kind of
can
came out
tell.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Songbird kind of ruins this album. It drops it off a cliff, and then the rest of those songs save it.
yeah.
The Chain saves the album.
Oh, yeah.
Surprisingly, I feel like that should be the other way around.
Yeah, I
Songbird
know.
flying free and the chain training down. But
They
That's
tried.
good.
They
That's good.
tried something.
I'll give
didn't
them credit
work.
for trying.
It's mad, but it's mad in a bad way. Like, it's not a song I hate, but it's just, I don't like
It's
it.
kind of a drag.
I said
Yeah.
this earlier. If this song was on a different album, I think it would be a
Maybe.
it would be a higher rated song.
Just take out
But
Songbird.
this song kills the momentum. It doesn't
It
kill the
does.
album, it kills the momentum.
And I
which
think
does
that-
hurt the album.
It does hurt the album. And y'all were kind of hinting to that.
You have like
Yes.
a
for
run
sure.
of like 5 songs that
Yeah.
are just toxic back and forth, and then after Songbird you have like 3 songs that are incredibly highly energetic, and then Gold Dust Woman. Songbird is just that one odd sibling in there that's just fucking up the whole vibe.
It's the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
It is. It's just the way it is.
But
Yeah.
so we all feel rather good about the album though. I think this is the
Yeah,
first
this
time.
album's great. There's
This
no
is-
denying it.
This is the first time we've all
We've
had a
all
score above
uniformly-
6.
Yeah, above 6.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen
if,
again for a while.
If Austin recommends an album, normally it's like, oh, me and Sarah's like the 6.5.
Yeah.
Silas recommends it. I was, I think, a 6.5 for Tally Hall.
Yeah.
You were like fucking 5,
What were you for Backseat Lovers again?
7.
Well, I gave my own Bare Naked Ladies. I think I gave them a 7 in my own thing, which is fair. I mean, it was the first ever album.
So we've both had 2 albums. Now it's time for you. Second album.
Ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I heard it and then I forgot it.
I told him the band last night.
And
Okay.
I definitely was too tired and forgot it, so I have no idea what's
I'm
coming.
excited
I'm-
because
Can
I've listened
Can I
to.
say that one thing you told me that I remember?
Sure.
I know this band does have Phoebe Bridgers in it. That's all I know.
Oh well, okay.
Boy Genius.
Boy Genius, that's the name of it. I remember now.
I'm actually excited.
I
Yeah?
am too.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten to this genre of music really.
What do you want to tell us a little bit about the album, the name of the album, and
It's
a
a
little
rock
bit about
album.
the band?
Yeah.
They won a Grammy this year for, what song was it? It's not Cool About It. Stronger Than You, I believe.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, it's rock. It's like indie rock, kind of sad girl indie rock.
Oh, yeah.
We're going into that
We're
genre.
going in.
We already kind of had a sad indie thing with
Yeah, you're right.
with Bare Naked Ladies, so I'm actually excited for this because I enjoyed Bare Naked.
What the
What?
fuck?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Sad?
Are
Or not Bare
sad.
Naked Ladies. I'm sorry,
Fleetwood
Backseat
Mac?
Lovers.
Oh, yeah,
Backseat
Backseat
Lovers.
Lovers,
That's on
Okay,
me.
that's
I'd say Fleetwood Mac a little bit too.
a little bit. Yeah.
Definitely
It's
different.
definitely
but-
sad.
It's sad girl,
person.
but different.
Yeah.
Sad person.
Especially Oh Daddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna be doing Boy Genius's second album, which got released. So I started listening to Boy Genius in April of 2023, and I think that's around when their album got released. The record, I can pull it up real quick. I think it's a 44-minute album. We're about to see how many songs it has. So it's a 44-minute album. It was released in March 31st. Look,
Wow.
I said April.
Yeah.
March 31st, so technically of 2023.
Wait,
Boy Genius, 12 songs, 42 minutes.
Okay.
So we're listening to the record.
It's literally called The Record, yeah.
Oh, nice! I'm excited for this.
This is
Let me see some of these.
this
Oh,
is
that's
what
a
the
interesting
cover art
album
looks
art.
like.
Yeah.
Well, because
Phoebe-
there's 3 of them.
I've never really gotten to Phoebe Bridgers, but she's very talented.
I don't
and
know.
so I'll be interested to hear it.
Personally,
I am
I
too.
prefer her Boy Genius music over her personal music,
Okay.
but that's a different thing. So, yeah, Boy Genius, The Record is the next album review.
All right.
Thank you for joining us for this Foodie Soundbite. We'll hope to see you on the next one. Bye.
Wow. Gave it a 7.